that if your boyfriend is in Lagos, you are the side chick. Don't even bother, you're the side chick.
To be honest,
Sometimes red flags, they look like green.
you know
That she's a witch.
and then you just not be clean.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Beloved Tito June. I'm a makeup artist and a YouTuber based in Ilorin. If this is your first time seeing my face, welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and turn on your post notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. And if this isn't your first time, welcome back to my channel. So today we're having a serious-ish video.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically today we're going to be talking about relationship, and I've brought an expert in the business of relationship, because I am no expert. We're even going to be talking about long distance relationship, to be precise, and I cannot even handle short distance. How on earth do I handle long distance? Anyway, so I've brought an expert, an experienced long distancer. Introduce yourself, ma'am.
Hi guys, my name is Uche. CEO, something. Don't worry, it's not really right now. We're talking about relationship, it's a serious thing. Let's leave business aside.
Anyway, so she's going to be our guest for today. Like I said, she's an experienced person in that aspect, and I'm just going to be asking her a few questions about long distance relationship, to educate other people. Obviously, what applies to Mr. A must not apply to Mr. B or Mrs. B. So if this works for you, you can follow it. If it doesn't, it's just to educate yourself, so you don't just generally cancel out some things out of your mind. Because I feel like a lot of people these days cancel long distance relationship. If they like someone, the person is in Lagos and then Abuja, so there's even this generalization now that if your boyfriend is in Lagos, you are the side chick. Don't even bother, you're the side chick. So to just like, it's not general. They are really good people, and long distance relationship can work. So I've just brought somebody to enlighten us on that. So my first question for you, Mrs. Uche, how would you describe, how was your experience in a long distance relationship?
It was good. It was quite good.
That's not enough.
It wasn't great. It wasn't great, but it was good.
Is that all?
Yeah, I think so.
So next question. Next question.
Good.
So the next question I have for you is that you were in a long distance relationship, not just for 2 years, but for a long time.
7 years.
So yes, 7 years. 7 years is not being so. 7 years is a long time.
Only 7.
Best in relationship. Anyway, so you were in a relationship for a long time.
Yes.
So how did you make it work for 7 years? Because now, like I said before, a lot of people believe that if they're in a long distance relationship, it would not work. Even apart from the cheating, there's issues with communication, and sometimes you just need somebody to hold, to talk to, and all the rest of that. So how did you make it?
What are you holding? Hold the word of God. I'm gonna be practical with you guys here.
Please tell us the real way you made it work. Please don't give us half-baked truths. Let us marry.
Okay, but really, see, but the honest thing about any relationship, be it long distance, be it short distance, the truth about it is that you need to be committed to make it work, right? You need to tell yourself that this thing is going to work, and see, you have to, number one, you have to be sincere with yourself, right? Is this what you want? Is this? I don't think it should be about the distance. when it comes to relationship. It should be about the person. It should be about your vision for the relationship. Because definitely every relationship has a vision. Probably just want to play around. Probably just want to stay for a while and then get married, or I don't know, later go and do whatever you want to do, or you really want to just settle down with this person. So you have to be truthful to yourself. What do you want out of this relationship, right? For me, I really don't know how. I don't know how it worked, but I probably was sincere to myself in the relationship. I was faithful to myself and to my partner, right? And then I think determination, right, works as well. So when you're committed, you're sincere to yourself, and you're determined to make it work, it's not rocket science, right? If you're not determined that this thing will work, it will not work. There's no magic that you can do. You have to close your eyes to distractions because they will be all over you.
But then now there are situations where you are closing yourself away from distractions. But then what's the assurance that your partner is also doing the same thing?
Ever heard of something called trust, right? No, I'm not just advising one person. I'm advising both parties right now. I'm not just advising the ladies, so I'm advising both parties. That's the thing about it, right? If you know,
because there are a lot of situations where people will say, okay, they've been dating their boyfriend for 10 years and they heard he got married, or they've been dating their boyfriend for 5 years.
You are dating. Is this person dating you? That's another thing. You're dating him. Is he dating you? You're dating her. Is she dating you? It's not. I love you now. It's not enough. Because literally everybody, every dog will chop I love you. Everybody literally I love you. So it's not enough. The truth is that sometimes we know, we have this feeling that something is wrong, but then our head just want to shoot the head there and say this place I want to die and put. When you know in your heart that really this thing is not working. That's why I say you have to be true to yourself. If you know in your heart that this person you are dating, you cannot marry him, be honest with yourself and be honest to your partner in time. Because this person trained you in school doesn't mean that's the person you want to end up with. So you have to be honest at some point. Don't say he trained me in school, that's why I can't leave him. But you're dating somebody else already. So why are you deceiving? So at the end of the day, when you leave this person, it's become an issue because he has invested too much. So why don't you just tell him on time that this is it too, I'm not feeling you again. I know it can be hard, but it's better than being at the verge and then you're breaking up, or being sad at the end of the day because you cannot leave. They're just, I don't know, but I'm deviating now from even long distance. Just kidding, relationship talks. But
it's still the same thing.
Okay, so I don't know.
So next question. How did you know that this is not just generally about long distance relationship, it's about relationship in general, so I'm still going to ask question. Okay. So how did you know that your husband was the one? Tell us how you know. What did you see in him and you're like, this is the one? So by the time you see that another person will know what's your rocker,
I'm not sure. I don't think I said that I knew he was the one. I wouldn't say that, to be honest. Yeah, probably he did, because even when we're still friends, he told me he was going to get married to me, and I'm like, that boyfriend that time.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, so I'm not sure I knew it. It just days went by, months, years, and then let's get married. And I'm like, oh cool, let's get married. Oh cool. Really?
I'm really sure there's more to that, but let's go with
really.
Cool.
I don't know.
All right, cool.
If I want to be honest, I think you should go for the spiritual part of it to know that he's the one. I'm not the one that will tell you that he's the one. Ask God. It's God that is to give you missing ribs. So I feel that that's the person you should ask.
You
pray about it. Honest, to be honest, to be sure if he's the one.
So, in your opinion, how did you identify red flag? In relationships in general?
I don't know. These things are there. To be honest,
sometimes red flags, they look like green.
No,
they look like yellow.
That's why you have to be sincere with yourself in every relationship. See, even if you relate to, aside the relationship, even if you relate to the word about anything,
you're not right to yourself.
You can make excuses, but be honest. Say it as if this person needs you. Say it. This person beats me. Say it, right, to yourself. You can, then later I cannot say maybe it's because he's angry at me. That's why. But be honest. Don't come and say it's me that made him angry. That's why he hits me. I'm sure it's me. But just be honest. He hits you.
He
hits you. That one a normal thing, right? These red flags are there, and to be honest, we see it's not even about the guy. It's even in ladies too. You have a girl that is like a witch, that she's a witch, and then you're just saying that she's so wise, she's a witch. Yeah, it's very between being wise and she's tormenting you. So I feel if red flags are there, be honest with yourself and see it. Don't close your eyes, open your eyes and see it.
They say,
don't give excuse. Open your eyes, see it. If you want to remain there, that's your problem.
But just be aware
that it's there, so that you don't come and act like you are all surprised. I didn't see, it was not like this. Why are you deceiving? When anything happens, why are you deceiving yourself? So they're really very honestly that they might not even be someone that's beating you or something. Might just be really bad as that. And then I feel like you should always study your partner, right? Study every little detail. Don't leave anything behind. Even the way he sneezes, the way she sneezes, the way she talks to people, the way she
other people apart from you,
the way she talks to her friends, even the way she talks about her friends, the way she talks about other people. You should tell you. If you just imagine, I'm always coming to my boyfriend, Jesus. I'm always coming to tell you this one is like this. I'm always complaining about everybody around me. So what's giving me the account that I don't complain about
you or someone else?
So you should
read all these things.
Yeah, study the tiniest things, even the way the person eats, the way the person reacts to people anger issues, the way the person talks to people that are below him. Let's say status quo, him or her. So these are the things you should observe so you can get red flags from all these things.
All right, thank you. So last thing, this is not a question, but what advice will you give to let's say young ladies waiting to be plucked? Not waiting to be plucked. Anyway, what advice will you give to like people that are in a long distance relationship and they are confused if like they're doing the right thing, if their partner is cheating and those kind of thing? It's not like they've seen any proof or that their partner is cheating. They are just the fear of the unknown. Like, what advice would you give to people like that?
In every relationship, right, short distance, long distance, trust is important. And if you cannot trust somebody, you shouldn't be with the person, to be honest. If you cannot, I'm not saying 100% trust. Nobody can, even me, nobody can end 100% trust. But at least to some extent, trust the person to some extent. Trust the person's words, trust the person's action, just trust, right? And if you're in a long distance relationship, please always apply chill. If you give yourself high BP and you be down in your room, nobody will know that you're already down. So just calm down. Forever learn. Life is not so serious. If it doesn't work out, good. If it works out, amazing. Don't kill yourself on top one. It must not be K now. If it's Tolu,
it must not be K now.
If it's Tolu that works, fine. If it's Aminu that works, fine, amazing.
If it's James that works.
If it's James, if it's Peter, if it's Moses,
don't be a hoe.
But stay in one place. But don't die there, because don't die there. Don't die there. Don't explore, because some people will read, if I say explore, some people will say, oh, she said we should explore.
Let's move to
just don't be
rigid.
Don't think too low of yourself. Don't feel like, oh, if I leave him after 5 years,
you'll not find anybody else.
Yeah, don't do that to yourself. Oh, you're fine. Even if you're not fine, you're fine. Listen yourself. You're fine. Pretty girl. Well, if you leave, the boys will be rushing you. If possible, leave the town that you are, go to another place, you'll be brand new in that place.
Anyway, so that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this video, because me like this, I learned a new thing. I learned right now. If Brother James come, I will grab Brother James and we're gonna have our 5K relationship. Anyway, we've come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the post notification to get notified when I post a new video.
Also share and invite your friends to watch our videos.
Bye. Fake life. So as you speak English. To my mind, I swear.